Welcome to the Exceed Growing Your Community Analytics video. We believe that growing a community requires that you first know it, and this video shows why the real strengths and weaknesses of your community may still be hidden. Our community analytics are guaranteed to find those hidden strengths and opportunities for two reasons. First, conventional analytics typically only compare a community with its provincial average, which we will demonstrate is not an effective comparison. We compare a community using three separate custom reference community groups. In this example, we are going to analyze the city of Dauphin, Manitoba. The first view will be a localized picture of the communities within 50 kilometers. Then we have selected some comparable communities for the second view and a provincial comparison for the third view. The second reason is that these analytics are at a deeper level of detail than typical conventional analytics. Aggregated data often averages strengths and weaknesses, which hides real insight. This graphic analyzes the industry strengths and weaknesses of Dauphin. Let's highlight and look at the total aggregated retail trade. The gray graphic on the left is Dauphin's actual industry workforce data as a percent of population. The other graphics give us three different stories. The first one in the green graphic is the obvious one, that Dauphin is the retail hub when compared to its local surrounding region. The second story in the orange graphic is that its retail sector is similar in size to other comparable cities on a per capita basis, but it's only an aggregated measure which needs more detail. And the third story in the blue graphic says that Dauphin has an above average retail sector when compared to the provincial average. But the problem with the provincial average is that it's an average. This graphic shows that the Manitoba provincial retail workforce ranges between about 2 and 9% of capita, depending on the type of community. Its wide range destroys the value of using an aggregated provincial average as a comparable, particularly for industry analysis. And it shows why community analytics requires appropriate comparable reference communities. This is why the orange graphic is the real power of this analysis, but needs more detail. Now let's demonstrate how we provide that by highlighting the retail sector with more detail. These highlighted variables reveal that about 1/3 of Dauphin's retail sector is undersized when compared to other comparable cities in Manitoba and Saskatchewan on a per capita basis. It's a weakness that doesn't show up when comparing it against the provincial average, but it does show up in a number of detailed categories, including general merchandise and building materials. For more detail and clarity, we could also go down to the fourth digit level of industry data. This video highlights the importance of choosing appropriate comparables in community analytics and the danger of using only a provincial average. Without appropriate context, the strengths and weaknesses of a community remain hidden. Our community analytic reports cover over 2,500 variables with custom community comparables that make sure we find the best opportunities and that none are missed. Reports include industry, housing, ethnicity and immigration, education, demographics, and income. Please see the Exceed Community Analytics webpage for report samples and pricing.